Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new channel, mate. My name is Mark and I'm going to be starting a brand new Crusader Kings 2 playthrough with the Game of Thrones mod. And as this is the first playthrough, I'm going to have to choose who to be. And I've selected Tywin Lannister, primarily, also in the Clash of Kings scenario. And I've done this primarily because everyone knows the characters and what's going on in this time from the series and from the books, and not everyone will know the older scenarios or characters. So I'm going to go straight in. In regards to DLC for Crusader Kings, I have all the DLC on, apart from Sunset Invasion and the Sword of Islam, and that's primarily because Sunset Invasion, I don't know whether this still occurs, but suddenly the Westerlands became the Aztec Empire. So, I don't know if that's still a problem, but I've just taken it off anyway. I don't think it adds anything, so let's have a go. With the death of my son-in-law, King Robert I, Lord Eddard Stark attempted to usurp the throne. After justice was done, Robb Stark, heir of the late Lord Eddard, and self-styled King in the North, managed to escape my valiant son Jaime at the Battle of Whispering Wood. We shall free him, wage vengeance on House Stark, and crush the Baratheon uprising, thereby securing the Iron Throne. Hear me roar. So every Clash of Kings scenario you get, interesting, you get this pop-up, which is basically Stannis saying Tommen, Myrcella and Joffrey are born of incest. I'm the rightful king, and I'm going to say that is all lies, of course. And there's two, for some reason. Bit of a glitch, I guess. So this is us, Lord Paramount Tywin. We have very good stats, some good traits, obviously. We have ice, which is good because the Lannisters don't have an ancestral Valyrian sword of their own, so that's nice to have. But we also have the widow trait, which is a bit of a problem because it means if we go to the marriage tab, we can't obviously marry anyone. We are 56, however, so we don't really need to. But if I want to forge alliances, I need kids, and I don't actually have access to any of my kids because Cersei's in the Red Keep. She won't come to court. Jaime's in jail, captured by the Starks. I'm going to try and plot to free him immediately. And Tyrion is Hand of the King, and obviously doesn't like me, and I can't invite him to court, so I can't actually forge any alliances. And my plan is I'm hoping Stannis will lose. Sorry, I'm hoping Stannis will beat Renly, which will leave Marjorie unmarried. So I was hoping I could perhaps find a son if I can't persuade Tyrion to come back. So that way I can forge an alliance with the Reach. However, I'm not convinced that that's going to work. But I'm going to choose to fall in love to try and lose that trait. So I want to try and obviously fall in love as quickly as possible. So, Lord Willem. So let's put my council to work. I'm going to try and improve relations with the Reach. Interesting, my Master at Arms is not Sir Gregor. And interestingly, this guy is better. Who is this? Ermund of Hidden Brow. Ah, one of the Rain's old people. So I have the High Lordship of Harrenhal, the Westerlands, the High Lordship of Castle Rock, and the High Lordship of Castamere. And I also have the City of Quebec. I guess that's how it's pronounced. Okay. So I'm at war with Robb, so I'm going to summon my troops immediately. Try and get them all together as quickly as possible. I'm going to wrap these guys around, purely because I know from past experience there is a northern army somewhere here, and I don't want this 8,000 man army to get caught unawares, because I don't really want to lose them, because that's a very big blow early on. So I'm going to move people together as quickly as possible. Troop-wise, we have a reasonable number. Our power is pretty good. Let's have a look in relation to the north. So we have a few more men than the north. I assume that includes the Riverlands for the North's count. I hope so anyway. I've obviously got a lot of prisoners, mostly Freys it would seem. Okay. So let's go. Let's see what happens. So I am a very good military ruler. Leader even. But I don't really want to use myself. I want to use myself as little as possible in the war, for fear of getting killed. So the Riverlands have decided to institute the first legal night, the first night law. Interesting. I'm going to ignore that because I can't decline it, and I don't think Tywin would go with that law. So my plan is to obviously defend Joffrey, my grandson. Ah, so there you see the northern army that comes. It's very close actually, so I'm glad I did wrap them round. So here we have Lord Garth of the Cross and Serena Lannister. She doesn't have any Lannister kids. She's a second cousin. I'm going to accept this because I don't really care what happens to her. I can't forge any alliances with her, so she's not really worth much to me. The wall is under assault. I'm not going to bother with the wall. It's nothing to do with me, that's far away. Oh god. Okay, so the Northern Army has come down very quickly. So I'm just going to move some troops in here, just in case that they get a bit confident and try and take that 8,000 man. Which they haven't, but they're still crossing this direction, so I'm hoping. Perhaps they'll be... oh, they may even come. So I'm going to make this army have my best commanders. Perhaps I can get this lot together to form another army. I don't want to go through the Riverlands. Let's keep that there. So I'm obviously losing money pretty rapidly. Right, I'm going to try and catch them. Aaron Stark is complaining. 10th of June, 15th of June, damn. Oh, okay, so Joffrey's now going to marry Marjorie. Well, that's actually good, because it means the Reach will come to our war. Or I hope they do, anyway. Yeah, so the Reach have now joined, so that's good. We should win because of that. So I'm going to say I'm going to travel to the wedding. I've got some more troops coming up to this army. I'm going to make Gregor lead this one. I could try and take them. Ooh, we might be able to get them. And if they're crossing the river, they'll lose more troops anyway. Ah. Famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of him. 17 gold, good god. I don't think I can afford you. I'm gonna stick here and wait. Oh, actually no. I'm gonna carry on because that army's gonna come up with that Reach army, so I need to try and get rid of this northern army as quickly as possible. So Joffrey's greeted us to the wedding. So Joffrey is getting married to Marjorie. So this is following the series and books quite nicely. I assume Renly is dead. Must be. Yeah, so Stannis is won. And is Stannis fighting? Yeah. Okay. So I've got another army here. I might wrap up around that way to cut him off. Ooh. Ah yes, so we want Ed. I'm going to put Aemon there because he's leading the most troops. Where am I? Okay, so Kevin, you'll have to fight. You're a reliable man. Okay, so I'm losing some troops to fatigue. So we want to go to Darry. So Joffrey, is now wed. Let's help the Reach troops. Oh, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. Come on. Yes. Okay. Ooh, we are losing men pretty rapidly. I'm gonna send in my big force just in case. King Stannis. Oh dear. Okay, so Stannis is won. So Stannis is on the Iron Throne. Okay, this is interesting. So I don't have everyone. So, oh dear. So let's just check who's in my court now. Who's just arrived? Oh, they might be up here. A lot of nieces and nephews. Ah, so they haven't actually come. So my heir... Oh, he's out of the King's Guard, which is good. And he's still imprisoned by Robb. And the plot power's gone down, that's not good. I'm going to bring my troops back. This is... So he's still fighting with the North. So how many troops does he have? 28,000. I think it is possible. I'm going to wait till Sir Kevin and everyone else is out. Oh dear. What's the Reach up to? So where's Marjorie? She's in Bravos. I can't invite her to my court. Can I invite Joffrey? Oh dear. I hope Stannis doesn't execute them all, because then I'll lose my claim. Although I suspect he will, based on his traits. Ruthless. I'm surprised. All his vassals hate him, basically. So this could... Let's make a faction. I can't make a faction because I'm not part of his kingdom. Of course. So let's disband these troops. Hopefully Kevin's now free. No, not yet. Brew of Spring has been converted to the faith of the Seven. So my heir is unmarried. Can I actually marry him despite him being in jail? Nope. Oh dear. Okay, so this has all gone pretty wrong for me at the minute. Not through any fault of my own, but I think Stannis must have used his abilities with the Red Wedding. Oh dear. Here it comes. Cersei's been executed. Oh god. I'm gonna have to stick with... Oh, of course. Okay. So we're gonna try and improve relations with the Reach again. Train troops because I want to make sure I'm reasonably strong. Perform charity. I hope he doesn't execute everyone else. What's Hornvale up to? They for some reason left my kingdom. Allen Keep. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So who's winning? So their war score is 0. I might build a spy network so I can see what's going on the Iron Throne. Right. Lionel asked me for a fight. I'm going to ignore you, sir. I'm good friends with Sir Kevin. Alright, so I think I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.